Let's look at this inside this new Tottenham Hotspur stadium. Bit tasty, Rio.
Oh, I love it. I mean, the new stadium, it's the baby-faced killers really in this tournament.
Sometimes it's not.
We've got to look at it a little bit deeper, thanks to
The team that they've proved already in this tournament that they can perform on the big stage.
yeah.
It's a match that's available in 4K for BT
Players, the Tottenham lads walking out for their biggest European. Distance will go a long way towards deciding the outcome. The average Moussa Sissoko is back on the Tottenham bench. Goals this season, including Dusan Tadic, who had. It's another big game as captain for Hugo Lloris and the highly and what a big night it is for those two tonight.
Well, I think when you look at that Ajax team and people.
Ball played up there towards Van der Beek, who's managed to nick it away. And they'll get the first corner, Ajax. The defending got in there by Davinson Sanchez. International teammate Joel Veltman. Mora caught there by Blind, but the advantage played. Rose away for Tottenham. Mora loses out to Ziyech, who can have a shot. Vertonghen got his foot to it. Neres coming in, and the offside flag up, which is to Tottenham. Fico, here's Schürrle. Ziyech threads it through to Van der Beek, who's got time and scores. Brilliantly incisive football from this exciting Ajax team. And one of the young guns, Donny van der Beek, with first blood for them in the semi-final. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Ajax 1.
Well, they've got what they deserve, Ajax. They've been absolutely brilliant in this first.
Taking the game to Tottenham straight away from the kick-off. Here's Van der Beek again, and now David Neres. And it was a vital clearance in there by Danny Rose. This is a very important spell in the semi-final. Veltman lifts one in. Fico, Van der Beek lets it run, gets on the end of it from Tadic. Good save by Lloris. They were cut open again there, Tottenham, by some brilliant football.
I can't believe he hasn't scored.
Llorente meets it and guides it wide. Expertly delivered by Trippier. It's a potential counter-attack for Spurs. Fernando Llorente to Christian Eriksen. Foul by Fico, and that's the... On by Fernando Llorente. Here's Lucas Moura, promising for Tottenham, bursting through and pulling it back. And Onana down to claim it with Dele Alli waiting.
That's better.
The final was in Madrid. Here's Moura, it's a really good... Trippier sent in the corner, and Onana swung on by Tadic. Here's David Neres. Sanchez with ground to make up. Neres is on his way down. And the referee... I think that's one of the highest defensive lines at a set piece I've ever seen. It's into Alderweireld! Didn't come down quick enough.
But it's actually causing them problems, because you're...
Layoff by Fernando Llorente. Here's Dele Alli. Llorente. Sissoko! So much power. That was like a rocket.
Well, he's definitely had it.
Tottenham 0, Ajax 1. Of their Champions League ties so far this season. They are a good... Now Fico, who hits a low one in the second half. Here's Fernando Llorente with a nice touch and another one, and then Dele Alli, and a vital block in there by Matthijs de Ligt for Ajax. That would have been the perfect start. Played by Joel Veltman. Eriksen. Up goes Moura, and then Dele Alli straight to the goalkeeper.
That's better from Dele Alli.
David Neres, Van der Beek was in there again, and then Tadic, it's Alderweireld, and then Danny Rose knew he just had to get there. Up superbly again and finding an excellent ball out to Kieran Trippier. In it goes towards Moura, just couldn't quite get the other side of Daley Blind. Lucas Moura. Trippier. Dele Alli couldn't keep it down. Lovely football by Tottenham.
Really good football.
Trippier looking for Fernando Llorente, and this time it was nowhere near good enough.
It's a couple now. He needs to stick with it, fans.
Eriksen with the ball, and Llorente attacking it and didn't get a touch. Thought for all the world there that Fernando Llorente got themselves in a mess here. Spurs. Dusan Tadic with an opportunity. Very important block by Alderweireld, and then good strong play again by Sissoko. Touched by Llorente. Now Tottenham have a man over here. Danny Rose is steaming forward again. Rose! Excellent block by Veltman.
It's a tricky one, that, for Eriksson.
Hold him off. Here's Tadic, promising. David Neres hits the post. What a let-off for Tottenham. How big might that moment be?
Massive, huge moment.
He wants somebody to pass it to now. Sissoko. Well, in the end, it wasn't sent in there with any conviction at all.
It wasn't, but it also...
Rick Ten Hag will meet again a week to...
Used to say, you know, when you go away from home.
This season have had such special atmospheres, and this one...
Fans are all taking part. It seems like it's all been choreographed.
They come out and play, you know, a little bit too emotional, gung-ho a little bit.
For 90 minutes. Can you withstand the pressure we're going to put on you from the front? Listen, I think from what I saw in the second half of the game, they put that pressure.
Into the stadium that bears the name of the great Johan. Need to summon up old form and old belief, but after... Final win at the weekend, the first trophy in the cabinet, the first leg. Perez in the warm-up, so Kasper Dolberg has had to... And Eric Lamela is back on the bench after missing the...
game. He didn't get to see the best of that Tottenham.
Dusan Tadic. Early danger for the corner. It's in towards him, and he scores! Well, it's a big night for Ajax, it's a big night for the captain, and he delivers early on to make Tottenham's task that much more difficult. Ajax 1, Tottenham 0, the worst possible start for Spurs. The Brazilian comes away with it now, Dele Alli, promising this. Here's Christian Eriksen. Now Dele Alli! Offside flag, I think, was up against him anyway.
Good signs, though.
It's in by Hakim Ziyech, and he was... Now Dele Alli threads it through, here's Son, here's the Tottenham chance! Saved by Onana. A little bit awkward for him at the end, Son, but they cut them open there, Spurs. Son's crossing towards... It's opening up for Mora, here he goes, De Ligt was there, and then... Tadic to take on Alderweireld, and shoot! Oh! Inches away from a second on the night for Ajax. So dangerous when he runs on demand here. Dusan Tadic. Ziyech! Oh, that's a great goal! What a hit by Hakim Ziyech! He walked onto that and smashed it straight into the back of the Tottenham Hotspur net. It's Ajax 2, Tottenham 0, and you can't hit them sweeter than that. To the Dutch league leaders, and a half-time score, Jermaine.
Yeah. Didn't win many there, so...
Mazraoui's been persistent up to now. That's a good ball! Good save as well, Dele Alli. Onana with the reflexes, the angle. Lucas Moura onto Dele Alli. This is promising for Tottenham. Lucas Moura running through. Here he is, and there's the goal back. And that's exactly what Tottenham needed. It's Lucas Moura. It gives them hope. 10 minutes into the second half. Ajax 2, Tottenham 1. Trippier, they've opened them up. Here's the chance. Oh, Onana, brilliant save. Still not clear. Mora. Oh, it's in! They've got another one! Is a Champions League miracle going to happen again involving an English side? Brilliant save initially by Onana to deny Llorente, but Mora there to snaffle up his second goal and make it Ajax 2. Find out. Here's Ziyech. There's his shot deflected. Alderweireld's clearance, blind with a shot. The push away from Onana was probably as impressive as the save itself. Here's Tadic. Ziyech! Oh, inches away, that's a real let-off, that. Important punch by Lloris. De Ligt drills one in. Tottenham got the fortune, didn't fall for Tagliafico. Hakim Ziyech takes the choice. In towards Llorente, and there's the head. Oh, he's in the bar. Vertonghen is off the line. Would you believe it? Tottenham Hotspur. Here's Dele Alli. Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, they done it! I cannot believe it! Lucas Moura with the last kick of the game. The Ajax players collapsed to the ground. Tottenham Hotspur are heading to the Champions League final with a goal that we just couldn't believe.